and referencing methods, they might not do it properly and might commit accidental plagiarism unintentionally. So next we have the time aspect. So we are all students, most of us are students here, and I am sure that most of us, if not all, have done this particular thing, which is procrastination of doing our own tasks. And if we procrastinate, we would push our we still have our deadline at a certain date, and as we procrastinate more and more, the deadline comes closer and closer, which then would create a time constraint. And with time constraint, we would find ourselves difficult to complete the assignments or to complete the task properly using our own original ideas and to do it as best as we can. And perhaps some students would just resort to commit plagiarism because they felt that they don't have enough time to do their own work properly. So time constraint and procrastination would directly contribute to plagiarism culture. And finally, we have the pressure, because in academic community, the competition between students or between academicians is very, very cutthroat, and is very, very high competition, one might say, because each and every student, they have something to prove. They have to compete with other students to get more A's, to get higher CGPA. And in having this some sort of pressure in the presence of this competition might pressure the student to commit plagiarism in order to enhance their own CGPA, to enhance their own results. But in doing so, they would sacrifice some sort of learning outcomes. But they felt that it would be okay because they did get good results dishonestly. Next. So next, I would like to talk about the various types of plagiarism. There's not only one type of plagiarism. So the first one is the most severe type of plagiarism, which is direct plagiarism. Why is this considered the most severe one? Because it is essentially taking word from from a source, copied from a passage or from a section of other people's articles or sections, and we copy it word for word without giving proper attributions to the author, as well as not having quotation marks. Next is self-plagiarism. So this type of plagiarism is actually not many people knows about it. So some people may have committed it unintentionally. So it entails reusing or resubmitting your own previously submitted work to submit it for another different subject assignments. So next we have mosaic plagiarism. So this is when a student uses term from a source without putting it in quotation marks, or not paraphrasing it enough, and to the point that the similarity index is quite high between the two sources. And finally, we have accidental plagiarism. So this is the product of lacking knowledge regarding proper citation and referencing methods, which include misquoting, inadequate crediting, or accidental paraphrasing without proper credit. So even if you paraphrase it, but you did not cite it, or you did not credit the original author, is still considered as plagiarism. Next. So after the types of plagiarism, I would also like to highlight on the consequences or the effect of plagiarism. There are several aspects of consequences, really, but the first one is academically. Academic consequences